Firstly, I think it's also my duty to appreciate and recognize the entire team that worked to make this happen. To all of you who came from different places, welcome to Hyderabad. And the fact that we have been going through tough times, yet it continues to be the city which will stand out for its quality in promoting entrepreneurs is something which I'm sure all of you will learn in the next 2 days. I've had the privilege of spending time with members of TIE, especially Chaudhary Garu and Murli and Srini Raju Garu, and I've always admired their tenacity and their struggle to make this all happen. So to all of you who have worked together to make this happen, a deep thank you from all of us on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh. There was a time in our country when profit was a dreaded word. But I think over the years, governments have realized that they have to wake up to the reality that the economy can pick up not just through public sector growth, but also in promoting entrepreneurs. We've always worried and wondered why government does not stand up to private entrepreneurship. There are several issues which I'm sure Chaudhary Garu just mentioned to you, issues which you all have to face when you go to a banker, issues that you have to face when you go to the government to apply for a new business. But all these can be overcome, primarily if all of us realize that the business community has grown beyond reaching out to just their families, but are definitely trying to serve society at large. I think one of the biggest concerns which government was not provoked earlier into encouraging private investment was the fact that private entrepreneurship was considered more to be a mere profit-making initiative. But mercifully, all that has changed, and I think what we do in Andhra Pradesh is something which we try to set a role model. We try to set benchmarks in improving the confidence of investors and making them feel more comfortable when they come to Andhra Pradesh. On this momentous occasion, I certainly would like to tell all those visiting delegates that the expectations of India and Indians in particular is really rising. There is a revolution. In that is an opportunity. Unless you sense that opportunity, I think we'll all be missing a great chance which history has provided us. It is also an urgent need for the government to be more responsive and for it to be more supportive, and more importantly, to be more transparent. Because among the various sectors that are growing by leaps and bounds in Andhra Pradesh, service industry, especially when it comes to health, as well as tourism, is something which all of you can certainly look at improving your investments. One of the fields which I'm sure you will discuss, and I heard Ms. Anant mention about it in the conference tomorrow, is about agriculture. As a state which is heavily dependent on agriculture, I think you must also look at opportunities in the fields of agriculture. We all do realize that entrepreneurs have a vision, they have a commitment, and more importantly, they have a spirit. And it is for that very reason that we will certainly try to provide you all the necessary support for you to come up with fresh ideas, be more innovative, be more progressive, and certainly be more confident when it comes to dealing with Andhra Pradesh. One of the issues that we have never worried about is how to face these challenges. I think time and again, as a country, we have stood up and respected that there are ups and downs in life. There are reasons for us to feel let down at times, but it is this spirit, the festival spirit that is always there in the minds of Indians, is what should take us forward. Using this opportunity, I urge all of you to please be more broad-minded, to be more responsive to the needs of the various sectors in India, and to use this summit to come back and certainly invest in Andhra Pradesh. With these few words, I once again thank all of you for the wonderful opportunity and wish you all the very best.